Assalamu alaikum students. Today our topic is Forest over Life. It's part 2. It is the subject is science. It's the 17th chapter of book NCRT book. And today's date is 21/8/21. This is Forests over Life. We talked about many animals, plants which grow in trees in forests, and forests are our lifeline. We talked about the introduction. Now we will talk about the various trees we discussed, which are in the forest. Now we will talk about the products which we get from these trees, from these forests. We get several useful products from forests, like we get wood from forests, spices, gum, oils, honey, sealing wax, cashews, fodder for animals, medicinal plants, isn't it? We get a lot of things from these forests, so we should save our forests. And from this wood which we get from forest, we make furniture out of this wood. Honey, which is used for various medicinal purposes. Fodder, which animals use. They take fodder as their food. And in the forest, in nature, trees जो होते हैं, they produce enough seeds, and the forest floor, it provides favorable conditions for them to germinate, these seeds to germinate and develop into seedlings and saplings, okay. Some grow up into trees, and the trees, they have branchy parts on them above the stem, and that branchy part above the stem, that is called the crown of the tree. The branchy part of the stem of the tree above the stem, that is called crown of the tree. And the crown of the tree have different shapes. The branches of the tall trees, they look like the roof over the plants in the forests, and the shape of the tall trees, which look like the roof over the other plants in the forest, that is called canopy. You can have over a look in this where arrow is show. The trees are grown here on left side and right side, and above, when they grow long, their tall trees, their branches, they form the roof over the other plants. One plant for tree form the roof on the other tree, that is called the canopy. ठीक है, that is called the canopy. यहाँ पे मैं आपको पिक्चर में दिखा रही हूँ, ये देखो, ये ट्रीज है, ऊपर इसके बड़े बड़े ब्रांच हैं और ये रूफ जैसा बना रहे हैं, इसको हम कैनोपी बोलते हैं. Trees had crowns of different types, and they have crowns of different sizes, and they create different horizontal layers in the forests, which are known as understory. ये देखो, ये ट्रीज है, इन्होंने ऊपर रूफ जैसा बनाया है, तो ये कैनोपी बोलते हैं इसको. छोटे छोटे ट्रीज जो इसके नीचे हैं, अंडरस्टोरी उसको बोलते हैं, दैट्स कॉल्ड अंडरस्टोरी. And the giant and tall trees, they constituted the top layer, followed by shrubs and tall grasses and herbs, and form the lower story. Canopy, understory, and then lower story. Due to different climatic conditions, there are variations in the type of trees and other plants. The type of animals they also differ from forest to forest. There are numerous insects in the forests like spiders, squirrels, like ants and various other small animals on the bark of the trees and the plants leaves, and on decaying leaves of the forest. They form the forest floor. They form the forest floor. Okay, plants, leaves, bark of the trees, small insects, they form the floor of the forest. Now there is canopy, there is understory, there is lower story, and there is floor of the forest. These are the various characteristics of trees in the forests. Characteristics of trees in the forests. Okay, this is sufficient for today. Rest we will talk about in another part of another video.